Yo, what's up guys? We got PokeaimMD here with an OU live on Pokemon Showdown. This time we're going to be using a banded VICTINI team that I made just really quick. It kind of resembles, honestly, Blunder's Metacham team in sets, sort of. It's funny because when I first did the Enter Mega Lopunny video that I did for Pokemon ORAS, when that first came out, I actually paired VICTINI with Lopunny for the exact same reason that I paired it with it today. They both help each other. VICTINI, whether it be banded or E-belt, it helps Mega Lopunny break through the bulky grounds that normally it can't without a few boosts. Now, my last move on Lopunny, I was debating between Ice Punch, Fire Punch, honestly, because Scizor could be annoying, Thunder Wave because Zardex could be annoying, and Ice Beam. And I'll probably be changing this a couple times as we play, but I decided to put Ice Beam. It's weak, extremely weak, but returns stronger versus the Lotties anyway, and the only thing I Ice Punch besides Garchomp, which would be Landorus, and I don't really want to take Ruskin plus Rocky Helmet, and Ice Beam with Rocks 2 it KOs Landorus T anyway, and I'm not going to stay in versus Garchomp when I have Rotom in the back as well as my own Scarf Landorus to be able to deal with them. Plus I have Healing Wish support, but I mainly want to use Healing Wish support for VICTINI, if that makes sense, because I feel like this team is very, very weak to Scizor. But we'll see, honestly, how we do. But I'm just going to pause it, guys, until we find a battle, and we'll be right back. Alright, guys, so we have a battle versus an opposing Lopunny team. I like VICTINI in this game if I can get rid of... oh, thank you, friend. If I can get rid of Garchomp. Yeah, Rotom just destroys him as well as a Pokemon in general. I do want to say, for everybody watching, follow me on Twitter at JoyPokeaim. I'd appreciate that. You know, helps my Twitter grow, helps my channel grow as well, actually, because you reach a lot of people through Twitter. But in any case, we're going to lead off with Rotom just because it matches up so well versus his squad, as he leads off with his Lopunny. And I'll just go right for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't see a reason not to. He's going to go for Fake Out anyway, and he doesn't knock me out with anything after. He could have Healing Wish on his Jirachi, but again, just burning either Latios or even his own Rotom really helps me out. So Latios is going to be his initial switching, as we are able to get off a Will-O-Wisp on that. Now I really want to double Will-O-Wisp because Jirachi is so obvious. I'm going to go for it, expecting him to go out to Garchomp, predicting my Jirachi, as we are able to catch... No! We were not rewarded for our play. Oh no. We're just going to Will-O-Wisp again anyway. I don't mind if he goes back out into Latios. Again, because now it's in range of return, regardless. I feel like he'd make the play again. I honestly would. Yeah, I'm making the Jirachi play anyway. It's safer. But getting the burn on Garchomp would have made it so much easier. I mean, now Latios is 100% in range of return anyway. I do want to get up Stealth Rock because I do force him to defog later. And I think that's better than... I think trading rocks is fine if I do force him to defog. Also, just getting that chip damage off on Lopunny is great. And I can now go right out to Rotom one more time. He'll get up his rocks, but I always have Jirachi to switch in. Really wish we hit that Will-O-Wisp, though. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp again. I don't know if he is toxic or not. I do have Healing Wish in the back, though, so I'm not too worried. Also, another Pokemon, if I manage to burn Garchomp and weaken Rotom a bit, which he actually allows me to, that can put in work versus him, is Landorus. Scarf Landorus actually has a lot of fun versus his team. Unfortunately, he forces me out into VICTINI, so I am forced to switch out right out to my Rotom. I mean, now he's going to be 2 KO by Hydro Pump if he doesn't choose to go for the Dragon Tail, as he doubles out into his Latios. I'm not sure if he's actually going to go for the defog. I think that's completely fine, because the thing is, my initial switch in to Latios anyway automatically gets up rocks on it. Makes a nice double out into Rotom. Good play on my opponent's part, but again, Latios is just so weak. Now I can't even come in on Volt Switch anymore. And I do get the opportunity to Volt Switch of my own the U-turn of my own versus this Rotom. And I can go right out into my Latios. Granted, he's just going to Volt Switch out into Tornadus anyway and get a free knock, but I don't think my Rotom necessarily needs its item to put in work this game. As Tornadus does come out. And like I said, he's just going to get off his knockoff right now, but I can go right out into Rotom, and then just click Hydro Pump, and I get my kill. Which will be, like, is that Life Orb too? That did a lot. Yeah, that is Life Orb. Okay, that makes it even easier for me as well. And we can just go right for Hydro Pump here, and it either 2 KOs something or knocks out Latios. And hopefully we do connect, as we are able to connect. So we're able to knock out Latios. Giant threat, automatically gone. as Lopunny is going to come out, and my Lopunny is just so threatening versus him as well. I love it. A jump kick is coming out. Do I want to risk my Landorus? What is useless? Honestly, even though Victini gets a kill whenever it comes in, it's going to be tough to use. And I think Rotom still has its use versus his own Rotom. Garchomp getting off recovery. So I'll just sack my Victini as he ends up going for the high jump kick. He doesn't know if I'm Scarf or not, so I'm actually just going to go for Recreate right here. And we'll be able to nuke something as Garchomp comes out. It's going to take a lot, even though it does resist. It's going to take a lot from this. That's Choice Banded. And that just puts that 100% in range of my Lopunny. And what I can do now is go right out to Lopunny and actually just click Ice Beam and knock him out. I don't even have to Ice Punch him to get off any chip damage on him. He could go out to Jirachi. That's something I could definitely see him doing, but we're just going to Mega Evolve, go right for the Ice Beam, and knock out Garchomp. And there you go. No, he's probably like, what the hell? But no Rough Skin or Rocky Helmet done on me. Jirachi comes out. Not sure if it's Scarf or not. I think it might be. But I'll go out into my Jirachi regardless of what he is, as he goes right for the U-turn. So I'm assuming he is Choice Scarf. Yep. It looks like it, as Rotom is going to come out. My Jirachi's still pretty cool because it does get off a bit of chip damage on Lopunny, weakening him for the Earthquake Sweep at the end, or even knockoff, or not knockoff on Lopunny. But we're going to go out to our Latios, just allowing him to pretty much rinse, repeat the process and go out into his Tornadus. However, he actually chooses to Will-O-Wisp, so now I can drop a Draco on something. And I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Yeah, we're just going to drop a Draco. He hit Scarf Jirachi anyway, so we weaken it for high jump kick range. Or, you know, in theory we did. Oh, it's not. It's actually Spadef Jirachi. Okay, so that again makes it a little bit maybe more complicated to deal with. But either way, I'm going to go right out into my Jirachi right here. It's still a pivot. I'm guessing he's running the same set as me, but without Stealth Rock. Maybe he has Fire Punch or something for Scizor, just as a secondary check to those. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Tornadus should come out now. I would go Tornadus over Rotom. I would definitely go Tornadus over Rotom, or I guess Lopunny, because Lopunny can go right for the high jump kick. That doesn't knock me out. I'm going to go for Iron Head, as he unfortunately misses. I mean, I did miss the Will-O-Wisp on Garchomp, which would have helped a lot. But now I 100% live this as well. I'll hit him up with a U-turn just in case he wants to go Jirachi here, because he does have Healing Wish. I'm pretty positive he does have Healing Wish. I mean, I'm on tilt the whole day. I mean, I did miss Will-O-Wisp, but still, yeah. That just makes the game so much easier. One, his high jump kick doesn't knock me out. My U-turn knocks him out, and I get to go out to Scarf Landorus and just U-turn again. But he gets a crit right there, so I guess that helps him in that situation. I can go right out to Landorus. Don't be. I said .B. And go right for the knockoff. Knocking out Lopunny, also getting rid of Rotom's leftovers, smacking Jirachi. And maybe he's not running Healing Wish on his Jirachi. But Tornadus is going to come out. How much does this even do to you? I don't even know. I like my Rotom more than I like my Latios this game. Even though Latios is an automatic answer to Rotom and that knocks it out, I'd rather just sack this and be able to go out into my Lopunny now and honestly just click return. Because even if I return Jirachi and get enough damage off on it, I put it in range of knockoff anyway. So I'll go right for return as opposed to high jump kicking the obvious Jirachi coming in. As we were able to do a nice amount. Pretty nice. Do I want a high jump kick here? I kind of do. I want damage off on Jirachi. Wow, the last mine might have been a roll. As he goes for U-turn. So, again, I'm still going to be faster with everything. Tornadus is going to come out. I think we knock it out with return at 73%. I think it's close, actually. Mega Lopunny. All out attacker. Tornadus. T. Life Orb. Yeah, that's a roll. I'm not risking that. I'm just going to go right to Rotom. Rotom doesn't give Jirachi recovery anyway. And also, if we dodge a Hurricane, we don't care. Yeah, if we dodge a Hurricane, we get to go right for the Volt Switch anyway. As he is not able to knock us out. And we can get off this Volt Switch, meaning he won't be able to recover enough. We actually even get a crit. Very unfortunate for my opponent. Very unfortunate indeed. I actually should have went Landorus there because I could have knocked off Rotom and just effectively dealt with it. But I mean, either way I get to fake out. Stay uploading nice videos, bro. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Either way I get to fake out here. and get some chip damage. He actually going to end up forfeiting. I think what would have happened right here was I would have faked out the Rotom, done about 20%ish, swapped out into my own Rotom, faked it out again, and then went for return to win the game 100%. Even if he sacked Jirachi, he still had to take Stealth Rock with his Rotom. And even if I missed, or even if he burnt me, like, he did not recover enough if I'm just spamming return to the point where he could take knockoff from my Scarf Landorus. But in any case, we're going to pause it, guys, until we find another battle, and we will be right back. Alright, guys, so we are back, and we're playing, what is this, Baton Pass? I'm not sure. Looks like Baton Pass. How do we beat this? What the hell do we beat this? I think I just lead off with this monster and just start spamming V-Create. Because I can't let Heracross come in. I'm okay with Garchomp coming in. But I think I just spam V-Create. He does get the speed boosts. But I think I always have to spam V-Create because he has monsters like Heracross. I don't think he can stall me out. I think he has a Landsat berry, whatever it's called. Whatever that thing is called. Oh, he does it leftovers. No. So he's just passing speed. I'm gonna go Lopunny. And just start clicking return. I think that's the play to make because he's gonna go for Protect here. He should go for Protect here as he goes for Sub. I guess it just gives him the free switch into Heracross, which is a monster. I think we just lose. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm going to Mega Evolve and go right for return, as he's probably just going to Protect just to get his extra speed, because, you know, you need +4 speed to outspeed everything in the tier. You just need +2. +2 beats everything in the tier easily. I'm assuming Heracross is going to want to come out. But nothing on his team, he doesn't have a normal resist, so nothing on his team won't be... I just noticed, hey man, don't say hey to me when you're using Baton Pass. But nothing on his team will be tanking this. I'm gonna say hey. I'm gonna put a VK face too. I'm a happy camper. And we can just go right for the high jump kick. I'm glad he didn't go after Heracross. Thankfully we do. That did like 2. Why'd that do 2? Why'd that actually do 2? I'm kind of hoping we tank this now because he's running Surf. So I think we may have lost. I'm not sure. I definitely think we may have lost. Because he's really bulky. I'm Scum, I realize you are. Yeah, I don't think we had a counterplay to that. So we're going to look for another game right here. I really don't think we had a counterplay to that. I don't think Speed Boost passing is broken. I definitely don't. But I just don't think my team had counterplay. I mean, I already know how great Bulky Manaphy is anyway. I use the thing in the UCL. This dude hates Rotom. Like, actually, I'm going to lead off with Rotom because Rotom beats everything 1v1. He actually ends up leading off with his Keldeo, so I can go right for the Volt Switch. I don't even have to care if he goes Clef. I'd rather just get off the damage on Keldeo anyway to put it in range of return from my Lopunny. That way I don't have to go for the high jump kick. Is this the screen being messed up, pissing off anybody? Not just me? I'm looking at the recording on the side. There you go. Man, went right for Specs Focus Blast. But it is always a roll to knock out. And I can go right out to Victini and... Oh, where are my counters? Where? Where are they? Just V-Create. Choice Bandit. Show me your counter. Oh, there it is. So Among is probably the biggest threat to the team, I feel, because it automatically out of sleep is gone. Great. Absolutely amazing. I'm fine with sacking nothing, actually. Just going to go for Scald here anyway. I'm going Latios. I have Healing Wish in the back. I can bring back Rotom. So throws off a Scald right there. Doesn't do much, and what I can do is double to Victini, expecting him to bring out Metagross or Clefable. That's pretty much the best Pokemon he could bring in. And once again, Adamant, Choice Bandit, V-Create. Where are thou counters? There it is. There it is. That's pressure too. It's not gone. I love this Pokemon. I love this Pokemon so much. I love Pokemon. Jirachi's still useful. I still like Rotom for Landorus, that's the thing. I don't like Lopunny as much in this game. Wow. I'm just going to go right out into Latios one more time and rinse, repeat the process. I'm actually going to Roost this time. I want to double out so badly because Metagross is coming out, but he actually goes Clef, which does give me the opportunity to get up rocks, at least weakening Landorus as well as Keldeo every single switch that it keeps making. So he goes for knockoff. That's cool. I'm thinking he might become my knockoff for support with Stealth Rock. We'll find out in a bit, but we're able to get up our Stealth Rock, which is the important thing. And what I can do now is just go right for the Iron Head. He seems like the type of Clef that I'll just stay in anyway. And I have no problem getting off chip damage on this dude. No problem at all. I'm going to go for U-turn right here, just in case he switches out to Metagross or Landorus. Especially because I'm thinking he's Scarf Landorus just based on his team. And this does give me the opportunity to Mega Evolve with my Lopunny, and even just getting off a bit of chip damage on Landorus. And again, we can Healing Wish back up later versus Clef. So we will be able to go right for the Fake Out, as his Metagross is going to come out. Good play, good play, good play. I really want to keep Rotom alive, but I feel like I won't be able to Healing Wish it back up. And I want Latios. Honestly, Lopunny might have been the sack right there to make, but he is going to Mega Evolve and go for RP? No, he just goes right for the Meteor Mash. So I can go right out into Landorus right here, get off the Intimidate, and I think safely go for U-turn. Whether he stays in or switches out, I'll be able to go out into Victini and get a kill if he goes out to one of his slower Pokemon. And if he goes out into his Keldeo, I get to go right for return with my Lopunny. So I think this is a fair trade. Also, we're keeping Metagross low enough to the point where I could potentially sweep it knockoff. Maybe. But I'll be able to go right for the return right here, as Landorus is going to come out. And I'm pretty sure it's just Scarf Landorus. It took so much from that. Knockoff should happen. I'm going to sack my Jirachi here, though, just in case he goes for U-turn. I think knockoff should happen, but he does go for the U-turn. And Clef is at 61%, good lord. Keldeo comes out. We'll just Iron Head this thing to keep it low. We do live one Scald because we are Spadef, and I think Iron Head puts it in range of Stealth Rock, or close to it. So I want to keep as many sacks as possible, I feel. No, we're going to go for U-turn, because now we can just go right out into our... yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Now we just get to go out to Lopunny and go right for the return one more time. So Keldeo is finally gone. I'm assuming Clef could come out if it wants to. Maybe Landorus. Landorus, I would not bring out Landorus right here. The thing is with Landorus is it's in range of Fake Out. It's also, if I had Quick Attack, I wouldn't go out to Landorus right here. I'm just going to high jump kick, honestly, and weaken this thing. He's probably going to go for Ice Punch anyway, or something to try and hit my Victini. I'd rather weaken him to the point of where I can just go right for knockoff and knock him out, or even U-turn. I think that was a fine play, or the correct play to make right there, because now I can go out to Landorus, and U-turn should be able to knock out Metagross. Yo, Mega Metagross is too bulky, man. Landorus T. Oh, you Choice Scarf. Mega Metagross. Why is this a roll? No, just knocks it out. As Clef is going to come out. And now we get our kill with the V-Create, and we could spam knockoff in the end and win. So I'm good with this. Yeah, we win the game. Victini comes out and clicks V-Create. Well, maybe it'll come down to a Metagross knockoff speed tie, or excuse me, a Landorus knockoff speed tie. Either way, I'm still in a decent position. It depends what he goes. If he goes to Metagross here, then we 100% win. Yeah, we just win. Because I go for V-Cure again. Meteor Mash doesn't even knock me out. Like, he had to have Earthquake right there to knock me out, and they typically run Hammer Arm now. And at this point, Landorus... Ooh, dude, Victini got a kill on Zapdos, Amoonguss, Clef, and Metagross. Victini got 4 kills this game. It's beautiful. And I can just go right for the V-Crit again. He has to go for knockoff. And what I can do is just go right out into Landorus. We get off that Intimidate. Not that it matters. I hope. Well, I think Crit might be able to knock me out, and we can knock him out with the knockoff. And that will be game. So Victini able to come through in this game like hardcore. And what we are going to do, guys, is just pause it one more time until we find another battle, and we'll be right back. Man, why are we facing this? I don't want to face this. How do we beat this? I think we just spam Side Shock with Latios. I think we just lose again. I don't think we have the way. If I had like Mega Gardevoir, maybe we could come through versus this type of team. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna spam Side Shock anyway. Jirachi's gonna be able to come out, but hopefully we can knock that out with the V-Create. Hopefully he doesn't have Mega Horn as well. It's Sub, Protect, Baton Pass, maybe Mega Horn. I don't know, but either way, we always break his Sub. That's gonna come out, and the reason I let off with Latios is because the one thing that doesn't allow Manaphy to set up for free or Heracross to come in. I rather allow Pokemon like Jirachi to come out, as he's well, hopefully. But Jirachi comes out. Might be Combine Energy Ball leftovers, I'm not sure, but I'm going right out to Rotom anyway, and we can get off a burn on anything. Thankfully, Jirachi can out Baton Pass it as well. Man went for Sub, good lord. Are you Sub Ironhead trying to flinch me? Yep. Yep. And we missed the Hydro Pump on top of that. I have to go for Hydro Pump. I don't think Volt Switch breaks its Sub if it's max HP. Anyway. Probably has Ice Punch as well. I'm going to go Victini because Victini's Banded U-Turn can break the Sub. And we resist. I mean, not that Rotom didn't resist anyway. It's still Jirachi spamming attacks. But yeah. As Body Slam is going to come out. Does para me. Let's see if he gets the full para. Nice. Alright, so I can go right out to Landorus now. And start clicking Knock Off. Yeah, I'm definitely clicking Knock Off right here. He's just going to go for... He actually switches out. That's great, because we're able to get rid of Cresselia's item. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's dual... Oh, God, it is dual screens. I'm going to get up Rocks first. Not that that's the correct play, but, I mean, we're going to have to waste his turns anyway, and I want to prevent him from Healing Wishing up, so I'll get up Rocks, and then I'll start Iron Heading at him, as he is going to Thunder Wave. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to Iron Head now. But I can hit up a U-turn on whatever comes out. I'm really hoping we break through right here. As we are able to. Nice. I can go right out to Landorus and just click Earthquake. I don't care that you have a Reflect up. I don't. I really don't. I want to get off this Earthquake right here. Even if he does tank it, which he does, obviously. He goes for Rapid Spin. Not that, we weren't even weak to Rocks. I don't know why he made that play. But I can go right back out into Jirachi. Expecting him to want to go out to Cresselia. As he says with his own Stealth Rock. Okay. He doesn't knock me out though, and I'm going to get up my Rocks as well. So, please get them up. Getting up Rocks would have been nice for wearing down Scolipede, but you know, that's too much to ask for. He chokes and goes for the Iron Head, but he's probably going to get the Flinch or the Para. As we are able to break through and get up our Rocks. Nice. Assuming Scalipede's going to come out. Goes up to Cresselia though. So what I can do here is first off Iron Head and then go for the Healing Wish. I want to just a bit of chip damage, and also, like I said, I want to waste a couple turns of Reflect. And now we can go for Healing Wish. What are we bringing back? I like the idea of bringing back Cresselia's item, or excuse me, Victini's item. And I'm actually just going to Trick right here, just in case he goes for Thunder Wave first over everything. Instead of going for the, the Healing Wish. And I can go for U-turn if he wants to spam Thunder Wave and just go out to Rotom and get my free HP. So I will go out to Rotom and just get my free HP right here. Also just wasting a couple turns. I bet you it takes a Volt Switch anyway. It's Cress. And again, we're going for Volt Switch regardless, because we can't allow him to get turns into Scolipede or anything like that. And we can go right out into our Latios because the Reflect will wear off this turn. And to be honest, I probably should have went out to Lopunny right there, but at least we're wasting all of his screens. And that's the important part. And Cresselia dies to Rocks as well, so there's no more screens coming up. And we're trying to keep Scolipede low. I don't care if Jirachi comes out, honestly. I really don't. I also hope he has Mega Horn he misses. That'd be nice. Make it a little bit easier. If Manaphy comes out, I guess it's a little bit more scary. But the important part is we have up rocks, so we can threaten Heracross. Not that rocks were super crucial, but we keep Heracross from coming out. Manaphy could come out if it wants to. And also the thing is, Scolipede does have one more turn of Stealth Rock switching, unfortunately. Yeah, but we're 100% going for Side Shock one more time. As Jirachi is going to come out. And we're going to keep Latios alive because it deals with Heracross. And I think I just want to go hard out into Landers just to get off the Intimidate and just start knocking some items. Actually, no, there's no point in going for knockoff. I'm going for Earthquake. And he misses the Zen Headbutt on top of that, so perfect. We don't got to take any unnecessary damage. He can still flinch me to death. That's obviously something that could still happen. But he goes for Body Slam over flinching me just to get the para. As we are able to break through and knock him out with the Earthquake. Beautiful. Beautiful. Manaphy is going to come out. Hoping we could break through and get off this Earthquake right here. As he chooses to go right for the Ice Beam. And I'll go out to Lopunny and get off my Mega. And Fake Out. This might have been the wrong play, to be honest. It depends. Yeah, because Scolipede can come out and protect, but I don't think anything takes return. Okay, regular Heracross I don't think takes return after rocks plus 2 fake outs. And that's what I want, so I'm going right for return. We're going to prevent, this should do a lot to Heracross, like 64% maybe. Unless it's like max HP, then we're doing, then we might have lost. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. I'm 100% sacking Victini right here. Because now we win this game, boy. And I could just go right for the Bolt Strike, preventing Victini from setting up. Nice. Nice. I like this one better than the other Baton Pass team. The other Baton Pass team I lost. This one I had outs. Because Cresselia kind of ruined it for him. I think Espeon was the better setter. Not bad. We got our revenge versus Baton Pass, guys. Nice, nice. I'm going to pause it, guys, until we find another one. We'll be right back. So we have another game, and this guy has kind of like black and white offense with Milotic. Really cool team, though. I actually like it a lot. Rotom's just a great lead. I think Tangrowth is my opponent. No, actually, I think Terrakion might be my opponent's best lead. I like Rotom a lot because it gets off a Will-O-Wisp on everything. Unfortunately, leads off with the 1 counter to my entire team. Hopefully this isn't Sleep Powder. We'll find out right now. But I'm going to Volt Switch because I will be faster. That looks Assault Vesty. Is that a term? It looks like it's Assault Vest, is what I'm trying to say. As he goes for the Leaf Storm. Yeah, definitely Assault Vesty. And Heatran can come out, but I'm gonna get on my rocks anyway. I'm expecting him to go for knockoff because it's an easy way to weaken a Latios switching. So right now I can go right for U-turn though because he's assault vested. Because he's packing the assault vest, it's actually a little bit easier to deal with. Especially now that I can go out into my Rotom and get a burn off on something. I think if it would have been physically defensive, Tangrowth would hate it more, but I'm pretty sure he's special defensive assault vest. Spadefs. And I can go right for the Will-O-Wisp as he allows me to burn his Milotic. Yeah, that does mean that it's going to be tanking the physical hits better because of its ability Marble Skull. I guess it could be competitive. But now I get a Volt Switch, so I like this. I like this a lot. Also, Bolt Strike is pretty spammable versus him. Yeah, we'll go Latios because Latios can knock it out with the Draco based on that Volt Switch damage if he does go for Toxic or something like that as he throws off a Scald. So I can definitely drop a Draco and knock him out. However, I kind of want to make a play into Lopunny, predicting him to want to go out into Heatran, especially because my Milotic is so low. And this should be his initial switching. Yep. So, I don't know if he has Protect. He might, but I'm going right for High Jump Kick anyway. As he does not have the Protect, and we're able to knock him clean out. Basically, because he's Assault Vest Tangrowth, they're usually special defensive, so he doesn't have like a good switch-in for Lopunny at all. Especially now that my Milotic is... I just went out to Landers on auto-click. I didn't even think about anything. But especially now that my Milotic is severely weakened. But I'll be able to go for U-turn here. Not only does that catch Latios, and also Tangrowth, but it catches Latios and Tangrowth. So... I can go right on to Victini, and I want to keep up momentum. I want to go right for the U-turn. I think momentum is key here in winning the game. I don't want to go for V-create and allow Terrakion to come out, and I think banded U-turn, it's gonna be, it's not gonna, actually it might be enough to knock him out, at least very close. But basically, what I'm hoping happens is he goes Milotic, or well, Terrakion's fine too. Is that banded damage on my Landers? But I can now go right out into my Rotom and just go for Volt Switch. I think he has to close combat if he wants to weaken me more. And Volt Switch just, again, just keeps them... What? Alright, well, I don't mind that. It's not like he can double into my Milotic because I knock it out, and Freeze Dry doesn't knock me out. It's this Mamoswine is eating an apple. Oh, okay, he tried to knock me out. Okay, it makes sense, but still, like... Oh, okay. Yeah, now it makes perfect sense. We're going to hit him with a Will-O-Wisp, though. I expect Tangrowth to want to come out. Or Latios, that's perfect as well. Just honestly weakening this thing, because now it's in range of return. I think I said that like 40 times this live, but it's true. And I can go right out into my Jirachi. He makes a really nice double into my Lodic, but you know, a nice double is a nice double, but I'm going for Iron Head first. I don't lose anything by doing this at all, because he's going to go for Recover. I literally don't lose anything. And if I get like 3 flinches in a row, we knock him out. So I will definitely do this. I don't even need 3 flinches. I need 2 flinches in a row to knock him out. Let's see if I can get that. Ah, Jirachi doing what it does best. And I can easily go for U-turn. Or, what? Okay, he died at 13. Showdown doing what it does best. Kind of wish I hit that Hydro Pump on Mamoswine because it would be dead. But I still do think we're in just such a great position too. So unfortunately we flinch our opponent to death. Nah! I would have said that if you didn't dodge Hydro. I like how this guy knows me though. I like this guy though. It's the game, nothing I can do about it. No, that was my game. My game plan was to hit you so you cannot move. I like down strikes a lot though. My memo was trained, bro. You got me. This guy kind of reminds me of Afro Smash, like the way he's talking. It's funny though. I don't know why he went Tangrowth, because this gives me the opportunity to click Iron Head again. And I will. Like, I don't lose much by doing this. His resistances do not exist anymore. Like, I don't lose anything by doing this. So I would not have made this play if I was my opponent. Yeah. And we can actually go for U-turn here. We don't predict his Latios, but Latios ends up coming in, and we'll be able to go right out into Lopunny. Basically, I went for U-turn because I didn't want to give Mamoswine a free attack, but this works even better because Latios not only dies to rocks, Tangrowth is not only low, but I can go for Fake Out right here, not risking a potential Scarf Latios, and just knocking it out with that. Rocks being up, I think Terrakion is probably the bigger threat, or the biggest threat. But it has to lock itself in the close combat. Yeah, we can sack Jirachi here. If he goes for Stone Edge, I get to go for Iron Head and get a kill. I don't know if it's banded, just based on that damage that I did to Landers. I don't think it's banded, because that damage is nothing. So, yeah, it's definitely Scarf Terrak. And that can knock me out. However, they call him King Victini, and it gets a king kill. It gets a kill if he create, and I love how Victini is just putting in so much work. So Tangrowth is going to come out, and again, he doesn't have anything that immediately threatens me. Rotom is the most expendable member now that's been knocked off. As long as I keep Victini and Lopunny high, he can't beat me with close combat or Stone Edge. And the reason I'm going out to Rotom here also is if he's sub, because he has leftovers, so I think he might be sub. Rotom is just a play, as he goes right for a knockoff. And I'm just going to click Hydro Pump as many times as possible. He's trying to flinch me down. I mean, that's his only play to go for. And it's working. I mean, I can get Hydro Pump such as flinches, so, excuse me, why not? I'll hit him with a Will-O-Wisp, though. It's more accurate. Ooh, there's a crit. As he flinches me, okay. But the thing is, I get to go out to Victini now and click V-Create after, and that's the thing I'm waiting for. So, alright, so a little bit of justice right here from my opponent, but, hi. They call me Adamant Choice Bandit. I don't care about your thick fat. I'm Adamant Choice Bandit Victini. Terrakion dies. Yeah, Terrakion should die, actually. Mamoswine dies. I could have went out to Lopunny and clicked high jump kick, but obviously it's inaccurate. And V-Create's going to hit because of Victory Star anyway. And again, it's Adamant Choice Band, and I'm trying to show this off as many times as possible in this live. I really want to. If you made it this far in the live, I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I hope you enjoyed also the sweet victory versus the second baton pass team we faced. And I hope you ignored the first baton pass team that we lost to. Like I said, guys, follow me on Twitter. I like that. I like that a lot. At JoeyPokeaim. That'd be very nice. By the way, we're faster than Mamoswine. We're Adamant max speed, which is 299. Mamoswine hits 284. Little tip, if you don't really know too much about Showdown, if you scroll over the Pokemon, it'll give you their max speed right here. As you can see, it says possible abilities, item leftovers after you've seen it, and then it tells you the min and the max speed of it. But I don't think Terrakion can live this hit. Yeah, I don't think it lived that anyway. We'll calc it, but I want to end this game with my I want to end this game with my VICTINI, so I'm going to switch out to Landers just to get off the Intimidate on this guy. If he has sub, he doesn't have Ice Shard anyway. Able to go for knockoff. He definitely has Ice Shard, but well, he should have Ice Shard. But I'll go for Earthquake right here, as Ice Shard is able to pick me off. And then we can end the same way that we've been ending lives this entire live. And that is with Adamant Choice Band. You know, it makes me so happy when I build a team around a specific mon and it does the work I need it to do. Like, it does exactly what I needed it to do. So, like when I use, let's say if I use them on, let's go down to NU and just bring something up. Let's say I use Mega Audino. Now my opponent has no way to win. So good game, and let's find another battle. GG, friend. But as you can see, Adamant V-Create does not care about thick fat. Can't tell he was upset or he was just like enjoying himself. I was definitely enjoying this dude. Like his commentary. But again, it makes me so happy. Like, let's say I brought Audino to an OU game, and if Audino was putting in the financial work throughout the entire live, I'd be hype. Like when I used Crawdon, and Crawdon just got like every kill. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Or when I used Diggersby. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. I have a cool video coming up this week. I've just been working on it. I don't know, this is the most work I've ever put into a video, I feel. It's not even that complicated of a video. I just never done a video of this style. But I hope you guys all enjoy. Feel free to leave a like. Follow me on Twitter at JoeyPokeaim. I said it like 5 times this live, but I appreciate that. And we'll see you guys later. Cue the outro.